Okay, hi my dear students. Good morning all of you. Already you know a human body. There are different kinds of systems in human body. Already you know, you read in previous classes. What type of these systems are present in the human body? Nervous system, respiratory system, digestive system, transport system, excretory system, and so on. So, every system is dependent upon a particular organ. Today, I am discussing about the 10th class unit number 3, transportation. Transportation. Transportation means send the food materials or unwanted gases outside or inside of the body is called transportation. Mainly, excretory materials are sending outside and some important proteins, fats, carbohydrates are sent into the blood to circulate overall the body. So that is the main theme of the lesson. Transportation. Food materials are transport each part of the body by the particular type of organs. So today I am discussing about internal and external features of water. Today, first of all, I am discussing about the external feature of water. Where is located the heart? Heart is located between the two lungs in the rib cage. In the rib cage. Rib cage is protected the external injuries. Heart is present between the two lungs. So, every human being heart is piston size pear shaped organ. Piston size and pear shaped organ. Anterior position of heart, broad and posterior point end. So that is the external features. And the heart is covered in two membranes between all time flowing. The fluid is called pericardial fluid. Pericardial fluid. So external. A membrane is there, two membranes. In between the fluid is flows. That fluid is called pericardial fluid. Very important flow. Bit for you. Which fluid is present in the covering of heart between the two layers? Pericardial fluid. Pericardial membrane is covered the heart. Which membrane is covered the heart? Pericardial membrane. So that is the external feature of heart. Heart also in four chambers. That is okay. And I am going to internal section of heart. Internal section of heart. The heart, as already I told you, they are divided into the four chambers. How many chambers of heart? There are four chambers. Upper two chambers are called auricles. That is also called atrium. But lower two chambers are called ventricles. Auricles and ventricles are divided into the left side and the right side of the heart. This is the right atrium, this is the left atrium. This one is right ventricle and this one is left ventricle. L means left, R means right. So how many chambers are present in the heart? There are four chambers are present in the heart, but all the chambers are not equal in size. Not equal in size. So my dear boys and girls, already you read about that heart. It has a four chambers. The chambers are divided into the septae. Septae. What is septum? What is septum? Septum is the singular, septa is the plural. In our house, our rooms are separated by the wall, brick walls. The same way, in our art, the chambers are separated by the septa. Septa. Here, right auricle, left auricle. Right auricle to left auricle between the a dividing part is called right auriculoventricular septum. Right auriculoventricular septum. Actually, this one is both are articles because interauricular septum. That is the correct interauricular septum. As well as this one is right ventricle and left ventricle. Between the septum is called interventricular septum. Not say right, not say left. Interventricular septum. First one is interauricular septum. Second one is interventricular septum. And third one is this one is the auricle, this one is the ventricle, both in right side because right auriculoventricular septum, both in right side because it is called right auriculoventricular septum. This one is, and this one is already easily identified that this one is the left side. It has present in both auricle between the ventricle. This is also easily called left auriculoventricular septum. There are four septums are divided the heart. First one is right auriculoventricular, interauricular septum, interventricular septum, right auriculoventricular septum, left auriculoventricular septum. So the four septums are divided the chambers. Okay, already easily identified that. Now we are going to enter structure of heart. Now already here one time I will explain that. This is the four chambers. This one is called superior vena cava, and the same way between the below of the heart is inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Next one is aorta. Largest artery is called aorta. Largest artery. Very important bit for 10th class examinations, public examinations. Largest artery is called aorta. Pulmonary artery left and pulmonary artery right. Both are going to lungs. Both are going to lungs. That is pulmonary artery left, pulmonary artery right. And next one, all the parts I explained here. But how flow the blood inside the heart? How flow? First of all, you see the diagram. It is easy to understand that the human body, the human heart is divided into four chambers. This is the body. This is the body. Some parts are collected from lower part of the body, that is the legs, trunk, and some blood vessels are collected in the head and neck. Nearly this is the lower part. This is the upper part. Upper part means neck and head. Lower part means trunk, legs and hands. So trunk, legs and hands, blood is collected inferior vena cava. Inferior vena cava. Legs, hands and trunk. This one is head, neck. So collect the blood from superior vena cava, head and neck, inferior vena cava, legs, hands and trunk. In our body, every time deoxygenated blood and oxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood totally collect the right atrium of the heart. Right atrium. Any part of our body collect the blood into the right atrium. Open, all the blood vessels are open to the right atrium through the superior and inferior vena cava. Here the diagram is lower, identifying the lower, but this one is also attached or open into the right auricle. All parts of the body open into the right auricle. Then the time right auricle, the blood is flows. The blood is always the right side of the heart in deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood. The blood is sent through the tricuspid valve. The valve is here. This one is the tricuspid valve. This one. Tricuspid valve open. Then the time the blood is flows into the right ventricle. This one is the right ventricle. This right ventricle open the pulmonary valves, open into the open pulmonary valves. The valve send the blood into lungs, both lungs. Lungs are addition the air, oxygen. It can change into addition of oxygen. The blood change into oxygenated blood. What is the difference between the oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood? More oxygen is present, oxygenated blood. Less oxygen is present, deoxygenated blood. Less means more carbon dioxide. That is the important point. Remember carefully. This one is pulmonary artery. This one is pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein. It has a small controversy between the pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. Pulmonary artery always flows the deoxygenated blood and pulmonary vein carries oxygenated blood. That is the difference. Arteries always transport only oxygenated blood, but pulmonary vein carries oxygenated blood. Be careful. Remember, carefully identify that. And pulmonary vein send the blood into the left auricle, this part, and left auricle open into the bicuspid valve, through bicuspid valve. Here the tricuspid valve, this one is the bicuspid valve. This one also called mitral valve. Very, very important bit for you, dear boys and girls. What is the other name of bicuspid valve? That is mitral valve. Right or left auricle send the blood into the left ventricle. Left ventricle open into the systemic valves. Systemic valves open that the blood is flow into the systemic aorta. Systemic aorta send the blood into the all body parts. Systemic aorta. Systemic valves send the all body parts. Blood is nearly 5.5 to 6 liters blood present in the human beings. So this blood transport all body parts, all the parts of the body automatically do the cellular respiration level. The blood is mix up more carbon dioxide and gradually reduce the oxygen levels in the blood. So the continuously transport of blood, then that time already yesterday I discussed about the alveoli, the oxygenated or carbon content or deoxygenated blood or oxygenated or carbon containing blood flows into the capillaries automatically. Diffusion method, the carbon dioxide is expelled outside through the nostrils. Continuously going the air inside the lungs, going outside the carbon dioxide, continuous process. And the same way, by the environment reaction, continuously flow the blood in the blood vessels. Okay, did you understand easily, my dear boys? What is the largest artery? Aorta. Which type of blood is flows in pulmonary vein? Oxygenated blood. Which blood is flows into the pulmonary artery? Deoxygenated blood. Okay. Inferior vena cava collect the blood from dash and dash parts, legs, hands, and trunk. Superior vena cava collect the blood from head and neck. How many chambers of heart? 4 chambers of heart. But the chambers are not equal in all the organisms, not equal. For example, fishes, 2 chamber artery. Amphibians, 3 chamber artery. Reptiles, 4 chamber artery, but incomplete divided ventricles. Birds, 4 chamber artery. Higher gathered animals, 4 chamber artery. So the chambers of artery is not equal to all living things. You are going to appellants like arthropod, cockroaches, 13 chamber artery. So different chambers of artery is present in the different kinds of animals. Already I will discuss about the septums. Again I will discuss about the walls of heart. Walls. How many walls are present in the human heart? There are 4 walls are present in the human heart. Here one wall is present, that is the tricuspid wall. Between the right auriculoventricular apparatus, position of the wall. And second one is left auriculoventricular apparatus, bicuspid valve, otherwise known as mitral valve. Another valve. One valve, third valve is there, that is pulmonary valve. It is place of the heart is right ventricle. Systolic valves, that is left ventricle. So there are 4 valves are present in the human heart. 4 chambers are present in the human heart. 4 valves are present in the human heart. 4 dividing septums are present in the human heart. So that is the external chambers and apparatus of human heart. And next one, single circulation and double circulation. Single circulation and double circulation. Single circulation. Single circulation mostly observed in fishes. For example, heart is, I already one time observed here, heart is there, this kind of heart, auricular, ventricular, this kind of heart. Blood is flows auricle to ventricle and gills and goes into the auricle ventricle gills. And what is gills? We have sent the blood for oxygenation purpose lungs. In fishes, the fishes are send the oxygenation purpose blood. Gills. Gills are the respiratory organs of fishes. So one time rotate, one time only single rotation. That is called single circuit circulation. Double circuit circulation means right auricle open into the right ventricle is sent into the blood. It is the particular organ is called lungs. So one time heart to lungs. Again the lungs is sent into the again heart means left auricle open into the left ventricle open into the systemic artery through body parts. One time send the different organs. Again the blood is goes to heart. Again the heart is sent to body parts. So one time heart to lungs and same next time heart to body parts. This type of circulation is called double circuit circulation. Single circuit circulation easy to understand that, and double circuit circulation understand. Open type of circulatory system. In a open type of circulatory system, mostly done in insects like cockroaches and other animals. Insects. This kind of circulatory system, particularly no blood vessels in heart, no particular type of pigments. The blood is flows solely in sinuses. Always open, not particularly going inside the blood vessels. Blood vessels are opposite. So that kind of blood circulation is called open type of circulatory system. Mostly done in insects. Open type of circulatory system, no blood vessels. The blood is not flowing blood vessels. In our human being, arteries and veins are blood vessels. The blood is flows continuously inside the blood vessels. That is called closed type of circulatory system. Open type means no blood vessels in body. So that is. Did you understand easily, my dear boys and girls? And heartbeat is not equal to all the organisms. Different organisms has different heartbeat there. For example, heartbeat for blue whales minute only 7 times, and heartbeat for elephant 46 times. Heartbeat for human beings 76 times. Another one is the aquatic a bird only 8 grams. That one is 1200 times per minute. 1200 times. So that is about the circulatory system. Already a simple diagram, you can easily understand that. And William Harvey first discovered the blood circulation in different animals. William Harvey, after Fabercy and Marcella Marfigi, was conducted lot of experiments for the blood circulation in animals. And blood pressure. How measure the blood pressure? What is the normal blood pressure? Normal blood pressure 120 by 80. Normal blood pressure is 120 by 80. 120 is indicates to systolic pressure, 80 is indicates to diastolic pressure. So the total blood circulation is done in only 0.8 seconds. Total circulation completed. So human heart, human body, human every part is very complicated. Every part compulsory we can చూసుకోవాలన్నమాట, బాగా చూసుకోవాలి. దాన్ని అన్నింటినీ మనం కరెక్ట్గా చేయడం ద్వారా మంచి గుడ్ హెల్త్ హ్యాబిచువల్ యాక్టివిటీస్ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తే కనుక యువర్ హార్ట్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ perfect. Some are consumption the alcoholic products, chewing gutta, cigarette. These kind of activities spoil our health. So, my dear boys and girls, be careful. Don't learn bad habits. Thanks all of you. Already I discussed in your regular classes the same topics. Thanks all of you.